Mitchell.
Dr. Mitchell?
Yeah, Mitchell as well.
And you practice where?
And I'm an anesthesiologist.
And your practice is where?
I work for USAP, so I have multiple places that I go to.
So you said that this lady behind these beautiful drinks is called who?
This is Hanan Khalil.
It's Elaine Battle. This is her name.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And what's the story behind her?
Okay. So Elaine Battle, she's a CR. She was a CRNA. She also works for USAP, and she battled breast cancer, recurrent breast cancer, for many years, and she passed away this year in January. So we are Team Elaine Battle CRNA, and we're doing all this for her honor.
So how much money have you raised?
Over $2,500.
You are a physician. I'm sure you've done a lot of work in breast health and women's health, reproductive health. People talk about breast cancer, and most people forget that the breast is a mammary gland and breast cancer can happen in males.
Absolutely.
So what do you have to say on the things I've said?
So I think if for men, if you have any concerns, you should absolutely get a mammogram and monthly checks as well. But absolutely, men can get breast cancer as well. Absolutely.
So have you treated women with breast cancer?
So I'm an anesthesiologist, so yeah, we are the ones that do this, that provide answers for the surgeries. And I've done surgeries this week on a lot of breast cancer survivors. Absolutely.
Have there been any complication or harm that resulted from maybe some issues related to anesthesia?
Anesthesia comes with risk. I personally have been fortunate to not have any, but unfortunately it can come with risk.
Susan Komen has been doing a lot of work. They've raised billions of dollars, and they are involved in research, education, informations, and helping people who may not have the resources. What else would you add if you were called to improve the policy and practice and work of Susan Komen?
I think we need to have better healthcare access to those in need, especially women of color. As you are probably aware, women of color have worse outcomes, and I believe that if caught earlier, if we're more aggressive, that could level the playing field for us. So that's probably what they need to work on, is getting better access, earlier access to women of color.
Social determinants and health inequities, reproductive health problems, the laws that were passed at the level of the Texas legislature, related things, are pulling and calling your friends to the right of my hand at the City Hall, walking from Discovery Green. They are going to discuss women issues. If you are not part of them, why not? And if you are, why? And what do you think and what message do you have for them?
As a physician, I'm actually an obstetrical anesthesiologist, so I do work with a lot of women in fragile times of their lives. I may not be there with them, but I'm there with them, and I'm there with them in spirit. The Texas legislature, we have to vote for our interests. And so hopefully this will spur women on to think about who they vote for in the future.
Finally, most people hear breast cancer, and when they have a lump or a tumor, they immediately get very anxious, fearful, denial, rationalization, and all of those. Some immediately think, oh, I'm going to die the next day. Some don't know the difference between a benign tumor and a malignant tumor. So with your studies and work in the medical field, what would you say to women who don't know those differences?
It's always best to, if you're worried about something, the worst part is the fear of anticipation. If you can get the test done early, the outcomes are actually very good with breast cancer, with certain types of breast cancer. So get
This is Dr. Thompson, Akwo, Ntuba, of international political leader, physician, specialist in medcom or health communication. I'm speaking with an anesthesiologist in the city of Houston, and we've been discussing issues related to tumors, neoplasia, breast cancer, and apparently you've heard what she has said, and I thank you. And what do you have to say to the end?
To the end, everyone support us
Hey, doctor, and finally, there's the biopsycho-spiritual model, or what they call the BPSS, and so there is the integration of spirituality in healthcare. And Houston has the ISH, or the Institute of Spirituality and Health, and there was a conference on integrating spirituality in palliative care. What do you say to people who are survivors and maybe in hospice care and are struggling with coping issues, life and meaning and purpose issues in life? What do you have to say to them in that respect?
Whatever you need to do to get into a better headspace, I think that's always beneficial. If that's the religious route, there's nothing wrong with that. But also, whatever you do, I highly recommend seeing a therapist, talking it out, talking to your friends. Don't suffer alone.
Thank you very much. All of this track of people, and we notice some of them are already coming from the running site. It's a beautiful site, and you can see that as they go close to the library, they are moving to the city hall where there's a women's march. This is Dr. Thompson, Akwo, Ntuba. Hello. So we see that. Excuse me, sir, you just did the run and you are a male. So what do you have to say and why do you participate in this run?
To go stronger to fight cancer.
Thank you. Yes, the Susan Komen race for the cure. Some of the participants of the race. Shell, women adding value everywhere. They say all Shell women are recognized as essential contributors to the company's success and will be visibly represented across all levels of Shell companies. And this is basically promoting opportunities for women across ethnicity and race. And the Shell oil energy company continues to be very present in most events that add value to the lives of Houstonians.
Great job, y'all made it! Great job! Great job! Y'all made it! Great
Hi. So we see the Monster Energy people very much present. I love that you are survivors. I'm Dr. Thompson. I'm the Chief of Health and Development Magazine. And I want to talk to you people, and I'm already talking. Names? Oh, nice to meet you, beautiful ladies. So you're wearing supporter. I'm a supporter, I'm a survivor. Let me start with the survivor. Who is the survivor, you or somebody else?
I'm the survivor.
What does it mean to be a survivor for those who are listening to us?
It means that we have the benefit of helping other people. God has allowed us to be here so that we can serve a purpose, to find a cure, because we're just blessed to be here, but there's so many others that are still fighting, and that's why we need to win this fight.
How many years have you been a survivor?
18.
So that's a long time, and it's a good thing for you to encourage others. What do you have to tell people who are anxious with the diagnosis? They are afraid, they think they are going to die, they think they have just 1 year or a few more years to live. What message of encouragement do you have for them?
Never give up, never quit. Early detection is the key to your survival, so go to your regular well woman exams. Also, men, you can also get diagnosed. So men need to do their self-checks, And we're just going to keep supporting all of our survivors because we just need to be there for one another.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Talk to you 1 minute.
Sure.
So, what's your story about pink and black on your hat and being here for the run event?
I'm actually here to support my aunt. She is a 3-time cancer survivor, a 2-time breast cancer survivor, and so it's just really in support. And that's my mother, but my aunt is walking, and so just really being here to support her and how many years is she now? Like 14, about 14 years survivor. So that's what our story is.
And that's a great story, and I thank you for sharing it. And I join you in praying for her that she will live as long as God wants.
Yes, thank you.
So we have the we have the food section. Hi. So we see the start line. So we see these great people, they are here to contribute to this event. So we have the finish line of the Komen Houston race for the cure.